up, yo? It's BX Juice. You already know I'm not a blood or a crip, but none of that shit. I pop off regardless. I'm a Bronx kid. You already know. Welcome to Regular Real Shit Music TV. I'm your host, BX Juice. You heard? Yo. Um, Today I want to talk about um my battle rap opinion. My battle rap opinions about all kind of battle rap. You heard? To me, let me just start by saying, to me, anything that's a battle rap to me is anything coming out of motherfucker hard. Pause. You know what I mean? Anything coming out of motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like you coming out of motherfucker, I don't care what kind of lyrics, if it's written, I don't care if it's freestyle or whatever it is. Even the new form of battle rap, because the new form of battle rap is different from battle rap from before. This form of battle rap is more entertaining and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And of course it's me, BX Juice, so I'm for the regular real shit, you heard? I'm for all that regular real shit. So in the regular real battles, like I said, because I'm a rapper, or I'm a person that do music. I battle rap too, but I'm a rapper that anything. I'm an energy rapper, so anything that I spit comes with a bunch of energy behind it. So with that, anybody that has energy behind they rhymes, you know what I'm saying, plus voices with it, could be perceived as battle rap. Especially if he's saying some stuff. It don't always gotta be like today's battle rap is different. They got a lot more schemes and a lot more personals. They got different things, superpower moves and all this and that. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I fuck with battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with everybody. Shine, all them niggas, Rex, all of them. And like I said, that's what I'm here today to talk about. But all forms of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Even Jada Kiss and Beans. You know what I'm saying? Nas and Hove. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about all forms of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? um, Battle rap. Um, I want to say with battle rap, my first time really for me with battle rap and being familiar with battle rap, um, of course you had Kane and all them niggas, Big Daddy Kane and all them niggas, and everybody back then, you know what I'm saying? They called it battle rap. Which it is battle rap, but to me, it's the first form of battle rap, especially back then, you know, because everything has a beginning. So, to me, that's a different form of battle rap. As things progressed and moved on, um, I think besides people taking shots at each other in the '90s, it really wasn't no battle rap like that in the '90s like that. I mean, besides, like I said, besides rappers going in the booth taking shots at each other and stuff like that, and I'm talking about before Smack. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about just even Pac and Biggie days and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, in the '80s and before the '80s and that was a different type of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Battling and stuff like that. But like same shit. Getting up into the parks, going out in the parks back in the days. They used to go in the park and meet up with crews and stuff like that and do so same shit. You know what I'm saying? I think. And like I said, when it came to the '90s, it really wasn't no battle rap. And I'm talking about before Smack, it was no battle rap like that. Niggas just took shot at each other in songs, I believe, for the people that were the artists and the people that was on. I'm a fan. You heard? I'm just saying what I remember. Um, so they probably took it that way, battle rap that way. um, Going into okay, uh, of course Biggie and Tupac was the ultimate beef. You know what I'm saying? That was the ultimate beef. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? We messed around and lost two brothers, two good artists at that. Two of the best, the very best, because of, I guess you want to say, this form of battle rap. Because that's basically what it is. Getting on wax and dissing each other. That's battle rap. So yeah, dealing with that, they was doing that. And like I said, people on the underground, mixtapes and stuff like that, if they was taking shots at each other or whatever the case may be, then it was, I guess it was like that. Let me say, being in the ciphers back in the days, that could be a form of battle rap. Being in the cipher. Um, even though, excuse me, even though it's a cipher, just standing across from somebody, you know, while dudes is rapping, just standing across from somebody or standing next to a nigga and he's spitting might sound like, depending on how his delivery is and all that, might sound like he coming at you. You know what I'm saying? In a cipher, you know what I'm saying? Niggas just standing there listening. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's a cipher, just anybody can start spitting or whatever, and then you go around in a circle. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you can't just stand there and expect for niggas to let you go. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like me, if a nigga take too long and I'm in a cipher, nigga take too long, I give him a little second, you know what I'm saying, before I say anything. But nigga take too long in a couple of seconds, I'm on it. Pause. You heard what I'm saying? I'm jumping in, I'm doing what I gotta do. So that's the ciphers, you know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of people back then used to come into the ciphers. You know, sometimes you come into a cipher seeing what type of, wanting to know what type of cipher is it. Because if it's like a battle cipher, then you're going to spit battle bars. But with a nigga like me, everything I spit, it sound like I'm coming at a person. So it always sound like I'm battling. No matter what I spit, sound like I'm coming at, and that mixes with the energy. You know, I could be singing a song like Soul Searching or If You're on Parole, one of my joints, and it's still gonna sound like I'm coming at a person. You know, the way my delivery is, the way my energy is. So that's, you know, you gotta deal with that in the cipher. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, depending on the man, that man's temperature and what he's you know, what he's rhyming about, and you know, and who a person is looking at the most. You know what I'm saying? If I or two people just end up standing next to each other and just facing each other, and you know, and it goes like that. But that was that type of battle rap. Smack came along, right? When Smack came, um, wasn't battle rap. It was more of getting niggas on DVD, on camera, and spitting. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got songs. You know what I'm saying? I grew up off when Smack first came out. I grew up off of Smack. You know what I'm saying? Watching first rhymes, watching first I started hearing niggas spit. I think the first niggas I really started hearing spit like that was, I'm gonna say, Reed Dollars. B, I gotta say Reed. I gotta say Reed. He from Philly. I'm from NYC. I know that it's NY to the fullest all the time. But I think when I first started hearing niggas spit hard like that, it was Reed Dollars. So I was like, damn, this kid is nice, son. Son was son was nice. Son was spitting. I'm like, damn, son is nice. And he was a dog, son. He wasn't playing. Reed wasn't playing. Reed was not playing, son. That's probably like one of the first battle rappers or one of the first rappers that I seen on camera. Like, oh shit, son is nice. Um, then after that, I started seeing people like Verse and Jen. I seen those two first. then like immediately after them battles, I seen Murder Mook. That's when I first was introduced to Mook. You see what I'm saying? And Mook was battling on Serious Jones. That's the first battle I seen like that when it came down to Dot Mob and it come down to them. Those are the first battles I seen. But the battles I seen first was Verse and Jen. At that time I knew about Shells was out. 106 had a lot of 106 had they 106 in Park battles and all that. And a lot of rappers came from there, like Jen. Shells was on there. Poster Boy. Those are the people that I remember first. A couple of other dudes that was up there too. It was good too. A lot of people that came up there was dope. Jen was dope. When Jen got up there, Jen took it to another level past 106 in Park. But those are the people that I really started seeing battling first. You know what I'm saying? And spitting hard bars like that. But to set it off for me, like I said, after I seen Jen in Verse, that was alright. But when I seen Murder Mook and Serious Jones battle, that's when I started getting into the battle rap. Reed, I just heard him spitting alone. And then after those battles, then I seen Reed battling out of nowhere. Him and Trigger came out. Him and Trigger battle happened. That's when I was like, oh, I was waiting to see Reed because I remember seeing Son. I was like, Son, nice. And then after I seen the Verse and Jen and the Serious Jones and Mook, then out of nowhere I seen Reed battling Trigger. That was a dope battle. I enjoyed that battle, and I still watch that battle to this day. Then a lot of hype was around because when Mook, after I seen Mook and Serious Jones, then a lot of hype started going around Mook. A lot. I could be wrong, but this is the way I remember it. But I think after that, a lot of hype was TV hype was going around Mook after him and Serious Jones. Then of course you started hearing about Cassidy and I heard about Jay Mills, of course, way before I heard about Mook. And it might be around the same time, but I remember hearing Jay Mills first because he had this song like The Statue. You see what I'm saying? So I remember that, and he was at that when I seen The Statue. I didn't see him battle nobody, but I just knew he was the nigga that battled. You know what I'm saying? I could tell how he was. But that was the first song I seen was The Statue. And then after The Statue, that's when, like I said, I started hearing the Murder Mook. Then after that, that's when them two got into it. Jay Mills and Murder Mook. That was like official battle right there, like one of the first ones. You know what I'm saying? That was one of them. That was definitely one of the ones. And I was watching that shit like, oh shit, I was open, son. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga Jay Mills was going off, son. Word up. Jay Mills was going off, but Mook was not fucking playing either, my nigga. Neither one of them niggas. I think I more lean towards Jay Mills because at that time Jay Mills had a deal. Or Jay Mills was about to get a deal or something. Boy, he was hot. It's because like I said, The Statue, I seen him on Smack before I seen any of these niggas. So and when I seen him battle with Mook, that's why I'm like, oh, geez. So he battling who? Mook battling this kid Mills? Oh man, Jay Mills gonna kill him. And I was just saying that, you know what I'm saying? And even though I remember, I might be wrong. I think Mook and Mills battled before before Mook and Serious Jones did. I think it was that first because after that, when I seen Mook, I was like, damn, son is not playing. Son was nice. I was like, yo, son was nice. And he wasn't fucking playing with niggas. And that's a fact, son. Murder make it so Philly won't see in this box. Yo, Mook was going off on son. But Jay Mills went off. Jay Mills wasn't playing with that nigga at all. And throughout all the hating, I'm still MHing. Them niggas is going off. So yeah, man, I remember that. know what I'm saying? I remember that. Um, and like I said, Smack at that time, in the beginning, it was more of like the come up DVD. I remember stuff like that, like Gravy and them. You know what I'm saying? Gravy first, his first joint, I seen him. That's the first time. Of course, I gotta say the whole Bronx. Lord Tariq was really doing this, coming out with the Soundview thing and the that whole joint, that whole joint. Smack going through Soundview and shit like that. I remember that. You know what I'm saying? I remember the first time watching that. And that's the first time me really seeing Corey Guns and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And it was different people on the Smack DVD. Like I said, the nigga Gravy was up there. First time I seen Shay Davis. You know what I'm saying? My gun go blam. Go butt you in the head, clap the shit out your man. Shay Davis was nice. Sandman was dope. I seen him and his Bad Company. Um, um, it was a lot of niggas. I think this was like at the height of 50 Cent and Ja beef, but Ja was on top. 50 wasn't out yet. I guess he was still in the underground doing what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Making noise with all that nobody likes me and all that shit. And Murder, I don't believe you and all that shit. But he wasn't a star yet. But Ja was on top. And Ja was doing a lot of stuff on Smack. You know what I'm saying? On him and and Murder Inc. and them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Cadillac Ty and Black Child, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas had some joint. It was one of those shits was my joint. We scheme and get that green. You can get up, break bread with the team. Niggas get hit up, trying to lead, no intervene. I steam you, cause nigga, if you mean, we mean us. So you play with that paper stack, that ratchet blow. Yeah, that's a fact, son. Them niggas, that was my joint right there. Young Mercer's on there too. Facts. Then Harry O had brought out Cadillac Ty. You know what I'm saying? Like Derek Jeter with 100 millimeters. Cadillac Ty murdered that shit right there too. That I wasn't hearing too much about 50 yet. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what Ja was, even in the music world, Ja was up. So coming to Smack, that was a big thing. So yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? And all those things. You had you had Kiss and Beans. I love the Locks. I love the Locks. Nobody can tell me nothing about the Locks. Sheik, Styles, and Kiss. I love them niggas. Straight up. They are the streets, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? They album, We Are the Streets, they faces is in the concrete. Ain't nothing more street than that. I love the Locks, man. When Beans came out with that diss, damn, son. That's all I could say was, damn, son. Damn, kids, yo, Beans. The Empire Strikes Back. Then he asked DJ Envy, holla at your boy. Bang, bang, Steel Street Gang. Early. I know what came after that. They coming at my head, Hove. My blood pressure is building. I'm about to squeeze the juice out of this niggas. You heard? That battle, I already knew Kiss was going to say some shit. I pretty much knew that because I already was on the Locks team. You know what I'm saying? I was already the fan of the Locks. I just like music, period. And if nigga is dope, a nigga is dope. I just can't deny good music and good shit. So, but the Locks, I was already a fan of them niggas. So when I heard this shit, I was like, damn, son trying to come at Kiss, B. Came crazy. That Beans stick, that Empire Strike Back, Beans came crazy. Pause. He got kissed with that one. If you ask me, that I'm about to sun kiss like a soda. Make Jay to the ground. Put his lips on his nine and really kiss the game goodbye. You about to really make me hurt you, kids. Spitting candy bars. This nigga sweeter than the Hershey's kiss. Got me heated about to work the fifth. Resting off that purple shit. The reverend got to get a hurt for kiss. You broke. Talking about you rocked yourself out. When I see you going really wish you knocked yourself out. One of the C's need the whole locks to help out. It's just me. I don't need the rock to help out. I could tell why style say the ghost in the shit. Cause I could tell in your style right most of your shit. Your name Ron, nigga, most you bitch. Got me pissed. Can't put your... Yo, Beans, that whole Empire Strike Back shit, that shit had me. I couldn't believe that shit, son. The way he came off on that pause. I couldn't believe that. That was a good battle. Of course, Kiss did his thing. Like I said, that time you had little, so the DVD era. You know what I'm saying? That's my era. Cassie was killing niggas. I want to get into that a little bit. I always wanted, let me get into the battle rappers. Because even after that, the DVD, those eras, time started switching up from those type of battles and those type of people. First time I seen Red Cafe and Mac 10, they joint was crazy. See, y'all done confused me with the rapper, but I don't hold the mic as much as I hold the clapper. That shit was crazy when I first heard it. Owner of the strip club, my nigga Early was dope. S&M Records. You know what I'm saying? For the bread, a lot of niggas ride for it. Shoot and kill niggas and work hard at their job for it. For the bread, niggas snitch on the stand, put a fifth in their hand and then put a clip in their man. For the bread, niggas pick the Glock up, go see Poppy, get some 12-12s and hit the block up. I mean, niggas catch all of the lead. And they gut their head, their legs, man, it's all for the bread. For the bread, man, niggas get their mama hurt. Stabbed in the gut, shot in the leg, a smack with the llama first. And this year, it's a lot of niggas I'ma hurt. Like, yo, Early was dope. Early was dope. That For the Bread shit was dope. I don't know too much about Sandman, but like I said, Sandman was dope. I liked that Bad Company. Yo, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, my bad, y'all. So yeah, man. Like I never really heard too much from Bad Company and Sandman, but he was dope. Um, um, like I said, so moving out of that, and those type of songs with those type of artists, and as Smack went on, then you started seeing the battles, and that's when I started seeing, like I said, Reed Dollars and Trigger. I seen the Murder Mook and Party Artie. When I was in Rikers, you was in diapers. That shit right there was crazy. Him and Party Artie, Mook got off. I think Party Artie won that though. Only because I was back then, I was more into, niggas that was older, that had bars for real. Mook had bars, but Party Artie was an older dude, so I went with that. But that was dope. Um, um, like I said, moving into the battle rap, as battle rap started getting into battle rap, like after the Party Artie and Mook, the Trigger and the Reed Dollars, then started seeing Cassidy a lot. You know what I'm saying? Cassidy was killing shit. Um, Always wanted him and Mook to battle. That never happened. I don't know why. One minute them niggas just talking mad shit to each other. Next minute, expect the unexpected. So I went with that because at that time both of them was dope. Mook was nice, Cassidy was nice, and I was like, all right, they just don't want to battle each other. Or I guess they, you know how that bullshit go. Anyway, they formed the alliance or whatever they did. Like I said, expect the unexpected. That happened. I didn't want that to happen. I wanted Mook to battle Cassidy straight up, but it just never happened. And at that time, Cassidy was a monster. So getting into that stuff, and like I said, with that type of battle rap, then I got introduced to fucking Rex. When I seen Rex battle, I think the first battle I ever saw Rex in was Uncasa. That's the first battle I seen Rex and Uncasa when dealing with Rex. I knew who Uncasa was a little bit, not a lot, but I knew he was only because niggas was saying he was fucking with Dipset. And Dipset was kind of getting big at that time. That's the only reason why I knew who Uncasa was. And so I was like, oh, Uncasa, that's the nigga that fuck with Dipset. Oh, he battling this nigga? I ain't even know who Rex was. Until that nigga started spitting. When them niggas started going and Rex started spitting, I was like, son, yo, he killed Uncasa, my nigga. That's it. Ain't nothing I can say. Uncasa tried to hold his shit down, but that nigga wasn't fucking with Rex. Rex was young. Rex was too hungry. That nigga knew all of his raps. Nigga didn't give a fuck. That's another thing. I was the same way too. I ain't give a fuck about you coming in here freestyling. You come in here freestyling, you gonna get killed with these writtens, nigga. I ain't give a fuck about niggas talking about that either. Oh, you spitting written. So fucking what, nigga? You come and you get in this battle rap or you get into this cypher, nigga. I'ma spit what I wanna spit, nigga. And that's what Rex was type of time Rex was on, and he was killing niggas, my nigga. Straight the fuck up. If you couldn't last with that nigga, he was killing you. That's it. And Uncasa tried to hang, but he couldn't hang with He couldn't hang with Rex. Rex killed that nigga. That's it. Yo, niggas can say what they want. I watched that battle mad times. I watched it when it first dropped. Uncasa ain't have nothing for Rex. Rex was crazy. And actually, when I saw Rex, that's when I thought I said, niggas, nobody could fuck with Rex. I didn't even think Mook could fuck with Rex. And I seen Mook doing this because that's when I seen him battle Serious Jones. When I seen Mook battle Serious Jones, I was like, all right, that stamp to me, Mook was the leader of Dot Mob. When I seen him battle Serious Jones, and Serious Jones held his own, my nigga. Straight the fuck up, son. Serious Jones, let's be real. No capping, son. Serious Jones held his own, my nigga, against Mook. Come on, cut it out. Cut it out. He wasn't playing with that dude, my nigga. His name is Jonathan Ingram. He went to something prep. That's a private school. But you thought I wasn't gonna find that out? That's why we can't buy none of this gunplay shit you be talking about. Facts, son. And Mook was killing that nigga too, son. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Mook was killing them too. Everybody know he's far from Serious Jones. I'm furious. I smack you delirious, Jones. Make you bleed like a bitch on her period, Jones. So they was going at it. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing. When I seen that, and I seen Rex and all the niggas behind Mook, that's when I knew that Mook was the one that was the leader of Dot Mob. Both of them nice. So like I said, I want to get into this era of battle rap. Corey Guns, dope, nice. His joint on Smack, I forgot the name of his joint. Corey Guns joint. But that song right there, when he was on Vice and all them niggas, Rain, all them niggas is in the video. The niggas coming down the steps, the train station steps on Vice Ave. That video was crazy. That song was crazy. Um, Apprentice, I think it's the Apprentice. The Apprentice. That's what it's called. Corey Guns. Shout out to Corey Guns for the Apprentice. And at that time, Corey was just doing his shit too. And I was like, yo. And finding out that that's Peter Gunn's son, I was like, all right. And he was from the Bronx. I was like, all right, Corey was stamped. You know what I'm saying? Although I never see him get into the battles with any of them Rex and none of these battles. I didn't see Corey battle in none of them, but I knew niggas couldn't fuck with Corey Guns. I knew that for a fact. Um, like I said, that's the DVD era and all that stuff. So, like I said, so moving into that, Jen was nice, but he was nice only because he came off of 106. That's how I looked at that. He came off of 106, so he was alright. He was nice. But I knew, I was like, I seen him battle. Once I seen him in the battle ring, battle in verse, I was like, he only won that one because he was Jen at that time. He just came off 106 in Park. He had a lot of hype around him. And that was right before he signed the Rough Riders. He ain't signed the Rough Riders yet, but he had a lot of hype around him, Jen. And that's why he beat Verse, because of the hype. I don't think he beat Verse because of what he was saying. Yo, I got Nickelback the size of Mario's nostrils. He was saying some shit, but I think Verse won. You know what I'm saying? But he won because it was Jen. Like I said, he had a lot of hype around him at that time. So that's why he won. So to me, that's why he won that, because he had a lot of hype around him already. Oh shit, my shit was all dark all this time. My bad, y'all. But that to me, that's why he won that. You know what I'm saying? Because he had the hype around him already. He was Jen, coming off of 106 and Park and all that. Then I started seeing battles, real battles. You know what I'm saying? Real battles. Like I said, I seen Mook and Serious Jones in the next battle. I seen what Serious Jones was battling Jen. That's the next time I seen Serious Jones. I was into it, but here and there. I was watching Rex. I was already introduced to these people. Reed Dollars, like I said, Mook, Jay Mills. All those were the main ones that was really Cassidy. Those are the main ones that was really out like that. Ness wasn't out like that. I think he was doing the band shit. We ain't really know Ness was a spitter like that until after the band really. A lot of niggas is out though during that DVD era. But when it started, like I said, going into that battle, that once it started happening, it started changing, and Rex and Mook and all them niggas started happening. That's when shit started changing. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I was watching battle rap all the time. And then, like I said, it didn't. I didn't really. I was watching it, then it just exploded out of nowhere. Like the URL just came out of nowhere. For real, my nigga. And then I just started seeing all kind of battle rappers. You know what I'm saying? It was no longer just mooking them. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, a lot of time, that's when I started seeing other niggas start coming out. I started seeing Head Ice. You know what I'm saying? All these niggas, all these battle rappers. Loaded Lux. Conceited. All these niggas started coming out of the woodworks. You know what I'm saying? Shotgun Suge. I remember the first time I seeing Shotgun Suge battle. Dope dude. I was like, yeah, niggas couldn't fuck with Big Man. Shotgun Suge was dope. Um, like I said, Rex. Of course, I gotta give it to Rex. Rex is like one of the main people that I just knew niggas couldn't fuck with that nigga because he was just always on point with his shit, always knew his shit and everything. So Rex, Mook, Cassie, like I said, those people. Then, like I said, I started seeing Surf, um, Young Ill. Even before that, I started seeing little people do. They wasn't battling like Joey Jihad up there. I seen him up there. You know what I'm saying? Started seeing Meek Mill. I seen him battle, doing this, not battling nobody. I guess they was battling each other from Philly. But when I see them niggas on camera, they wasn't battling. They were just spitting some shit in the camera. Meek Mill. And those was like they wasn't battle rap. But once I started talking about battle rapping now, and then I started seeing all these new battle rappers, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like Shotgun Suge, Sue Surf, um, Goods. Goods, I kind of knew who Goods was. I remember seeing Goods in my hood a lot, over there on Longwood and all that. My mom was staying over there, you know what I'm saying? Beck Avenue and all that stuff and shit like that. I remember seeing Goods. I seen him on Longwood one time, um, over that way and shit, walking through or riding through whatever he was doing. But I seen him. And that was the time he was just coming out with the GMP and stuff like that. So Goods. Um, that's the first time I seen him. I seen him bring Sean. K. Sean. I think K. Sean was battling. I don't know who Sean was battling. I forgot who Sean was battling. But it was the first time I seen Sean had his hat on and shit like that. He must have just came home. That's the first time I seen Sean. And Rex and Mook and them niggas was already battling. And I seen them get into it a little bit with Math. I ain't see Math battle or nothing yet. They was just I think I think I seen them talking shit, Dot Mob and this nigga Louis the 13th, whoever that nigga is, but he down with Dot Mob, and I seen him saying some shit about Math, and then Math had some shit with him, and he was on camera hugging the nigga and all kind of wild shit. But I didn't put two and two together. He must have knocked the nigga out or whatever he did. They must have had a little fight or whatever they did. I don't know. I wasn't there. I was just a fan seeing what was going on the camera. And I guess that's what I got from that. Then after that, I seen Math. That's when first time I seen Math. Not even Math. I don't think Math was the first nigga. The first nigga I seen punch a nigga in the face for battle rapping was this nigga named Ian J. I forgot who the other nigga he was battling. I forgot the other nigga name. But yo, you mad because I'm styling on you. Some shit he was saying, son was tight. Plus, I got the cow on me. So act up and you'll have to fucking lay down. He punched that nigga in the face. That's the first time I seen somebody get punched in the face in the battle rap. I was like, oh shit, these niggas is violent. Then after that, it was Math. Math and Dose. I seen that joint right there. And I was like, that's when they ain't even finished the battle. They battled a little bit, but it didn't go far. Next thing you know, Melee broke out and all that shit. That's the first I seen that when it happened in that time. So yeah, that's how I started getting introduced into battle rap and shit like that. Although battling always been a part of rap and music. Just think it's different ways. Like today, battle rap, shining them, and that was even then at that time. They took it to a whole new level. Rock, um, gun titles, chess, DNA, of course, Sean, Averb, all these niggas, New Jersey Twerk, all these niggas took it to a different level. fucking with Queen of the Ring, with Couture and all of them, Miss Hustle, Farrah Funeral, you know what I'm saying? Matrimony, shout out to Matrimony, you heard? Um, um, Star Smiles, Shorty was nice. Tori Doe is nice. Shayna Ashley is dope. E Hart is dope. Of course, Miss Hustle is dope. Official is dope. Jazz the Rapper is dope. Misfit is dope. Um, Marasha is dope. Tia S is dope. Shuni the Rapper is dope. Um, I fuck with Queen of the Ring. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them girls is nice. You know what I'm saying? Doing their thing. Um, bless. Um, all the battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with battle rap. You know what I'm saying? There's so many different motherfuckers. Lou Castro. His son is nice. I always like the Head Ice. Head Ice is dope. Um, you got Jack Boy Maine. Son is nice. Ryder is dope. Av is dope. Fonz is dope. Um, K Walker is dope. Arsenal is dope. Sharon is dope. Pasté was dope. Mike P is alright. Um, Show Off is dope. Hitman Holla is dope. He's dope. Holla's dope. Um, I could go on and on with the battle rappers, man. But I love battle rap. You know what I'm saying? That's my shit. The new form and everything, but it's always gonna be regular real shit to me. You know what I'm saying? I love regular real shit, regular real rapping, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Even regular real battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what RRS is supposed to be. It's supposed to be RRS, regular real shit, blackout battle league. I was supposed to I wanted to start a battle league where it's only can spit regular real shit here in that battle league. You know what I'm saying? In my battle league, you can't come here and spit none of this new shit that's shining all of these niggas rocking, all these niggas in the URL that they doing. You would have came to regular real shit, blackout battle league. You spit any of that new shit, you was getting booed here. In order to succeed in that arena, you would have had to spit regular real shit. So that's what regular real shit was really going to be. It was going to be a blackout battle league. You heard? Because that's how much I liked the battles and all that stuff. So, you know, I feel like a lot of niggas can't fuck with Rex, man. That's just how I feel. I think his style changed a little bit now, from now, because back then Rex was a killer for real. Like, for real. Um, and Reed Dollars, too. Hey, Cassidy, Jay Mills. You know what I'm saying? So seeing all these people come back into the new form of battle rap, it bothered me a little bit because, you got to adapt to the new form. They doing all this new extra shit. Okay, I get it. Hollow the Dawn is dope too. Um, so I get it, you know what I'm saying? But it's regular real shit to me, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't stand it. That type of battle rap can't stand in front of regular real shit battle rap. It can't. It won't survive in front of regular real shit. It just won't. That's for now. They battle rap, and what they evolve that into now is for the audience now, and nothing can touch that. I love the entertainment. I love what they're doing. I love how they do that. I love how they have the schemes and stuff like that. All that stuff is very entertaining now, and that's what they made it more of an entertainment, and it's living up to that. Because regular real battles back in the days was different. Ciphers was different. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the whole URL, the whole Rare Breed, all these niggas. You know what I'm saying? All the leagues. You know what I'm saying? King of the Dot, all that stuff. I watch all of them. I'm a fan of everybody. Excuse me. Been a fan. You know, love battle rap. Love music. Period. You heard all of it. Um, if you ask me who won out of Nas and Jay, I'm probably gonna say Ether because it was crazy. Um, 50 Cent and Job cost 50. Beans and Kiss, I'm going to say Kiss, but Beans got him in that Empire Strike Back. He got him straight up. Um, but I only mentioned a couple of them. I ain't get into a whole bunch of rapping, a whole bunch of battle rapping and stuff like that. I just want to touch bases on different things and stuff that I wanted to touch on. And like I said, battle rap today is a whole new different vibe, a whole new different thing going on. It's more battle rappers and stuff like that. Um, from when I first started watching it, so it turned into something else now. It's still dope. It's still dope. It's still dope, and I'll still watch it. I still watch it. Um, I guess I'm waiting. I'll be waiting for the people of my era to, when they got battles and stuff. I fuck with Chess. You know what I'm saying? From the Bronx, so I fuck with Chess. You already know. And I fuck with DNA. Ain't too many niggas fuck with that boy right there, man. That's a fact, son. Um, but yeah, man, that's my shit. My opinion, my battle rap opinion. You already know it's BX Juice. I'm not a blood or a crip or none of that shit. I pop off regardless. I'm a Bronx kid. You already know. Battle rap is what's up. All rap is what's up. Leave it up to me. It's regular real shit. It's BX Juice. You already know. Shout out to the Chocolate Mary Poppins and my brother K Son. Shout out to the whole NYC, the whole battle rap community. You already know. Bah.